What are you doing here? This is our casino, punk. Huh. You've got moxie, buddy. But we don't take kindly to tourists on our turf. 100 caps should cover this trip into our territory. I like to think that we're prisoners of war that managed to escape before capture. I don't know how long it'll be before the Legion crosses the river, but sure as fuck I don't want to be wearing an NCR uniform when they get here. Perhaps, but you won't be the one to collect. Hey!
God, look at this place. Maybe the cons should do themselves a favor and give up. Better than following a used-up drunk like Papa.
I've been warned about you. You are perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the great Khans. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle. In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. Speak then. They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion. Yes, goodbye.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you? Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as we see fit. I won't hear any more talk against Caesar or his alliance. The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes. Farewell.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the great Khans? That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked, I would, but that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere. Until next time. I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment. You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration. Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular: me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway him. I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you. You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around. Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts. Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture. Carl talks prettily about the honor and nobility of the great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa. I would too, if I were you.
Whew, somebody is cooking Jeff.
Thanks again for saving my ass.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up. Here you go. Enjoy it. Anders got back a little while before you did. He told me what happened. If that's how the Legion treats my people, I don't want any part of them. Bye.
Whoa, new guy. Oh, it's cool, man. I got your back. Take it easy, dude.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans? You can ask, but why would I do that? Carl told me all about the life in the Legion. He says I've got all the makings of a speculatore. What? No, What do you mean aren't allowed to serve? Why would he lie about that? That lying little weasel. I almost fell for it too. All right, you've got a deal. You can tell Papa I won't support an alliance. Bye.
Excuse me. I have an urgent delivery from West Side. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You're becoming quite the political agitator. I can't say I'm displeased. Let me see. My God, this is even worse than I thought. Okay, you have my support. I'll tell Papa the Alliance is a bad idea. Until next time.
Those black armored devils might be new to the Mojave, but they're butches like all the rest.
I understand you've been invited to meet with Caesar. You should be aware of the honor you've been granted. Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor. Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the great Khans. Enough! How dare you compare Caesar's finest to this tribe of savages? The mightiest great Khan is scarcely a match for a legion recruit. The burned man would leave their mightiest shitting themselves in terror. I would. That is... You motherless bastard. You'll pay for this.
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Watch out! You like that? Come on! Mr. House isn't a man to be trusted. Watch yourself. Hey.
All four of my most trusted advisors have told me we should break our alliance. Maybe I should hear you out after all. I've heard some things from my most trusted Khans that makes me wonder whether this alliance is a good idea after all. But I want to leave a legacy of greatness when I die. My tribe deserves better than this, cowering in a canyon and living on scraps. Tell me then, if I don't join with Caesar's Legion, where will I find my tribe's lost glory? I should have you torn apart for speaking like that. But maybe you're right. The glory of the past is an empty dream. If the Khans are to be immortal, we must make our own destiny. We won't fight for Caesar, but when he strikes, we will ride out one last time. Whatever your motivation was, I think we owe you a debt.
Diane's going nuts trying to find a new contact in the Fiends now that Motorrunner's dead.
I'll kill you! Bad enough.
Open wide, motherfucker. Swift and silent. I'll be right here, Chief. Say we unload a few magazines into that fucker for safe measure. Jesus, what a monster.
Like that.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction. Come back and see us again soon.
When I find you, I'm When I find you, I'm gonna eat your...
You like pain?
No!
Not a noise.
So you come to kill us, Scull. We will bathe in your blood. We will grind your bones. We will show you pain. Welcome to hell.
When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen. We're out here somewhere. When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen.
Nothing can save you now, motherfucker. That's the...
When I find you,
You're strong, dude.
had enough.
You ain't bad.
Do you like the sight of your own blood?
You're out yourself. Come on! I'm gonna make you scream! You're out here somewhere. When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen. You're out yourself.
I'm gonna make you scream. What have you done?
When I find you, what have you done?
Maybe I'm just jumping.
When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen.
I know where you went. Damn.
When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen. When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen.
Hey!
Got it.
You're out here somewhere. You're out here. You thought you could hide from me? You thought you could hide from me? You're out here somewhere.
like pain?
Damn!
So close.
When I find you,
So far
I'm gonna eat your spleen.
Do you have the courage to follow me into the darkest depths? I will take your soul.
I'm gonna make you scream.
Last night. Ugh. Good call. Ain't this a bitch? Do you like pain? Come on. Sending you to hell, bitch.
Oh, damn! That's gonna leave a stain. Come on! Murderer!
You are a fool to come here. Too many of our brothers and sisters have fallen at your hands. Mortarana, Eileen, Lobo, Queenie, all gone because of you. No more, courier. I will dine on your living guts.
He was a nasty prick. I'll give him that. Guess that's the end of the fiends.
Thank you for coming. We've got a situation that we can't handle ourselves. Since you kicked the Syndicate out of town, it seems the Fiends are running low on chems and weapons. Normally, they're just like a pack of dumb dogs, content when they're doped up, easy to kill, scare off. But now, they're rabid. They're getting bolder and bolder, desperate to get caps for chems. Cons are more than happy to profit from this. A few days ago, a group of them ambushed the Burke family. They were good people. Everybody knew them. Only their boy's alive now. Fucking Fiends are holding him ransom. They said they want 50,000 caps or the kid dies. See the letter for yourself. They mentioned you specifically. Said something about outfit gold. I didn't know what to make of it. All I know is they will only negotiate with you. They're in an abandoned house not far from the west entrance. Have you seen the militia? They're useless enough as it is, but you expect them to undertake a hostage rescue? They're not rangers. No, I'm telling you to do everything you can to save that boy, but remember what's at stake if those fiends get the money. Don't even think about going in there like some gunslinging cowboy. This is a hair-trigger bunch of lunatics led by some cannibal calls himself Chester. Chester. Even the name sounds twisted. They say that you're to show up with 50,000 caps in hand, no questions asked. If you show up with 49,999, they kill the kid. If you try to ninja your ass in there, they'll blow the kid to high hell. It's a thick shit sandwich, and you're gonna have to bite into it. I'd say show up with the caps, but see if you can talk out a compromise. Maybe even get them to release the kid for free. They're crazier than ever, but they were starting to thin out. The problem with paying is that they'll use those caps to buy dope and get rearmed. That's a damnable thing, Courier. Everyone wants to see that child return safely, but goddamn if the Fiends get that kind of money, they'd squeeze the life out of Westside. No shit. Look, we've been trying to get donations from the citizens, and we've managed to get some caps for you. It's not much, but it should help ease the burden on your pockets. We want you to know that we're with you in this. It ain't just your problem. That's very large of you, Courier. None of us expected you to carry the burden yourself. This will help us more than you know. Thank you. Just remember one thing. Do not show up without the caps. Those junkies are paranoid enough when they're strung out, but right now they're out of their minds. If you don't deliver, they'll probably assume it's a trap. Please just do everything in your power to keep that boy alive. Good luck.
Help me out!
Got your back, Chief. Fine.
Holy shit! Look out!
Just getting jumpy, I guess. I'm out of here!
Don't make another move, profligate. I've been tracking you for days, and now you're going to pay. Your actions at Cottonwood Cove, particularly the murder of Aurelius of Phoenix, have vexed the Legate Lanius. These missions are normally an impersonal matter, and I'm happy to undertake them cum gladio et sale, but in this case, I volunteered. I want the distinction that comes with killing the famous bounty hunter who felled Aurelius and so many others. Now, my legend will supersede your own.
Aha! You like that?
Help!
Come on!
What can I do for you, young man? Okay, what's the bounty? So you bagged that big bastard, did ya? Super mutants are getting too big for their britches, and I'm glad to see you put them in their place. What can I do for you, young man? Okay, what's the bounty? Alright, let me take a look at the finger. Yeah, that's Marlo's alright. That's one less gangster to worry about. Oh, I bet someone takes his place next week. Here's your cash, kid. Keep up the good work. What can I do for you, young man? Okay, what's the bounty? Let's see that finger, or whatever's left of it. Yeah, that's Paulo's finger. I hope that bastard's getting a taste of his own medicine in hell. Good work, kid. What can I do for you, young man? Okay, what's the bounty? Well, the finger checks out. I'll say one thing for the fiends, they're resilient. They've lasted longer than I expected. I hate to make predictions, but this might be the end of the fiends. Let's just hope somebody worse doesn't take their place. Good work, kid.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything? Sure thing. Have a look. Come back soon now.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got.
You taking in the magnificence of the NCR's grand monument? Nothing like rusty scrap metal to capture the imagination. A giant iron dick pointed towards the Mojave would be more apt, in my opinion. NCR doesn't shake hands. They fuck you in the ass with a bear cock. Everything, my friend. First, it's not true. A paper was signed. It's not like everybody met up and shook hands. Rank and file found out afterwards. Swear an oath to the NCR or hit the bricks, they said. It wasn't enough to erase the Rangers. They had to construct this piece of shit. Just look at it. It's as if a gang of mutants were handed an arc welder and some scrap metal and told, get to it. It's an insult. That's true. I suppose that's a little bit better than getting made damnatio memoriae by the Legion. As a symbol, it's offensive to those of us who resist assimilation, but it also lets people know that the Desert Rangers had the NCR's respect. Deep down, the NCR knows they can't really hold the Mojave. They can only feign ownership through negotiation. The monument is proof.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have? Take a look. Fine then.
Heard it was you brought the law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you. Sure, have a look.
Be our partners in crime. Yes, Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to
Thanks.
be just the person you love.
Bye.
Something's gotta give.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on. Can do. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy now.
Welcome, sir or madam. I am ready to process our transaction. Come back and see us again soon.
You a merc? 'Cause you don't look like a prospector. Sure, no problem.
Is there some reason I should be talking to you? Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along. You might be onto something. I'd like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look. Pleasure doing business with you. Later.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure, here's what I've got.
Over here!
Hold it right the fuck there. No sudden movements, dipshit. You're that courier who got rich, right? Good. I knew you'd come. You hand over the caps, and we'll let the boy live. What? That's bullshit. You're talking right out of your ass. I never heard anything like that. That was a bounty hunter? I just want to get high. I don't need that kind of drama. Here, we'll let the kid go. Just tell him it was a mix-up. We don't want no fucking bounties on us. Kid's in the next room, safe and sound. We gotta get going. I've got some,
Fiends? Talked down? You aren't doing jet, are you? Hell, that's better than I expected. You're really something special, aren't you? I want you to know that all of West Side appreciates it. We don't know how you did it, but you did it nonetheless. And don't you worry about Chris. We take care of our own. He's a touch quiet, but I think he'll be fine. Kids can be really resilient. I wish there were more like you, courier. I can't offer you money, but I do have a little something the Syndicate goons left behind. I was considering pawning it off, but I think you'd get better use out of it. You take care of yourself, courier. We won't forget you.